This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning. Nonstop news starts right now. If you do not know, we are the only TV station in town commercial free all the way up until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeannette, and she'll give us a deeper dive into the weather again in just a few moments.
Yeah, the big story though right now is what's happening with Joy and traffic in a Via bus. So what's the latest here, Joy?
Yeah, David, so this is going to be in the downtown area right next to the WOAI. We have a Via bus and an SUV who appeared to have crashed, and that Via bus actually went into the awning of this building. We've got power lines down, a lot of things going on here. Photojournalist David Mendoza has been tracking it all from the beginning, live from Sky 4. So I'm going to turn it over to him again. Good morning, David.
Hey, Joy. So yes, again, this is North Frio and North Medina, downtown by the WOAI. This is actually a medical building that the scene is actually out. We have CSI out taking pictures. And again, we had ground crews there. Our photographer, Fernando, has actually been able to feed us back some information that this Via bus actually hit this silver SUV. It was a man parked on the street dropping his wife off for work. The Via bus hit, they collided, got sent over into this building right now. The man in the silver SUV, minor injuries. There were about 4 or 5 people on this bus during the time of the accident. Yes, is on the scene dealing with downed power lines, but police estimate that this scene should be cleared within the next hour. I have seen wreckers on scene. Actually, this is a wrecker right here, just getting to the scene to get these vehicles out of this grassy area, away from this building, and get this cleaned up. Any more details, you'll be sure to know. Back to you for now.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate it. Again, over here near North Haven for Hope Way. We also have some construction downtown. It's going to be the northbound lanes of I-35 at Brooklyn Avenue. Some delays there. We have that water main break that has shut down Broadway Street between East Grayson and East Josephine. So downtown, a bit of a mess, but our big delay is still going to be over on the northeast side. I-35 southbound between Thousand Oaks and Randolph Boulevard down to 1 lane, and behind that, we are looking at over an hour delay. That's the latest for now with your on-time traffic.
All right, Joy, thanks. You and David, good work there. A local man is headed to prison now for more than 30 years after pleading guilty to trafficking a young girl. 51-year-old Joshua Davis Young was sentenced to 35 years in prison. New Braunfels police opened up an investigation after the victim's family member discovered concerning messages between the victim and Young, now on her social media account. Comal County DA's office says that Young sent the victim money in exchange for nude pictures and videos and is accused of driving her from San Antonio to several hotels in Comal County where he allegedly sexually assaulted her. 2 women are lucky to be alive. A truck crashed into their home on the northeast side. Police say that a 73-year-old man had a medical episode while he was behind the wheel, and that caused that wreck yesterday around 11 a.m. In fact, the truck he was driving hopped the curve and slammed into the home on Patmore Drive. This is the scary part here. 2 women were inside the living room when this accident happened. They barely escaped being hurt, but they're fine. We're told the driver should be fine as well. No charges are expected.
This morning, Kirk County is still reporting its CodeRED warning system is still not back up due to a cyber attack. County officials say it's a nationwide service outage. So until CodeRED is back online, Kirk County will rely on integrated public alert and warning system alerts, as well as and radio and National Weather Service warnings. The system's used to notify residents of emergencies or other information in a quick and easy way. Kirk County encourages residents to turn on their mobile phone settings so they can receive alerts during this outage.
Emma Allen at the live desk. We are taking a live look at airports across the country right now. This one in Dallas as travelers make their way through TSA this morning. AAA predicting 6 million people will be flying between now and next Monday. The FAA expects today to have the most flights of the holiday period. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy saying in regard to air travel, this will be the busiest on record. Duffy says 52,000 flights are scheduled for today alone across the country. That's the latest from the live desk.
All right, Emma, thank you. Happening this week, don't forget Friday. Man, everything's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree, literally downtown at the start of the Ford Holiday River Parade there on the Riverwalk. The theme this year is Merry Movie Magic. There's 30 floats, more than 200,000 holiday lights. News 4 and our friends over at Fox San Antonio will be co-hosting the parade, and we'll air it on our sister station, the CW San Antonio. Again, this is Friday night, 7 o'clock, right there on the CW. Well, the debate lingers. When is the best time to put up a Christmas tree? Marisa put hers up like 2 weeks ago, I think.
No, it was just this past week.
And a report says that Spotify is about to raise prices.
Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, David and Marisa. Good morning. Yes, the Financial Times reports that Spotify will raise prices in the first quarter of next year. So it says the streaming giant would raise prices to $13.82 per month. This has not been confirmed by Spotify, and it's a little unclear in the article if this is going to happen in the U.S., just overseas, or exactly where. Spotify Premium currently costs $11.99 in the U.S. Now, the FT highlights pressure from the major record labels on both Apple and Spotify to raise the streaming music subscription prices. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins says the government will purchase up to $30 million in fresh fruit from American farmers and then distribute that to food banks and nutrition assistance programs. So the Ag Department will buy $15 million worth of oranges, and then the rest will be divided between grapefruit and mandarins. And many retailers have already started their Black Friday sales. Walmart's among those. It has deals on electronics and toys and apparel. It also has 50% off Walmart Plus. That's that online delivery and order service, kind of like their version of Amazon Prime. And Target says it's launched its biggest Black Friday sales ever, offering half off tech, toys, apparel, and home goods. And Americans discussing the right time to trim their Christmas tree. Now, Balsam Hill, a California-based artificial tree company, talks about what it is seeing, and the company says it's a matter of preference, of course. Signal the transition to the Christmas season and away from Thanksgiving. They say that the most common period is for late November to the first week of December. So on rising hopes for a December interest rate cut and renewed AI enthusiasm. The Nasdaq had its best day since May. This morning they were looking a bit lower. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, I like the tree up. It makes the house look good. I think it makes it, you know?
It's nice, yeah, wonderful. We put ours up the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Yeah. Finally have time, and part of the issue is that it dries out as you get closer to Christmas. We always get a real tree.
A real tree.
So it starts to dry out, and looks a little wilty. So
my son and I are allergic to them, so we can put that thing up year round. Like that baby can be.
I'll get an artificial one that's pre-lit. But for now, it's fine.
Oh, Jane, you're on network. Live a little. Yeah. Let the money fly a little bit.
I know.
The great Jane King live in New York. Jane, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
A volcano in Ethiopia erupted for the first time in 10,000 years, impacting air travel thousands of miles away. The eruption Sunday covered neighboring villages in dust. Residents nearby described the blast as a sudden bomb of smoke and ash. That's a pretty good description there. Air India canceled several flights, domestic and international, to check on the planes that flew around that eruption.
A woman was found alive inside a coffin after being taken in for cremation. The shocking discovery happened at a Buddhist temple in Thailand. According to a temple employee, the woman's brother thought she had died and brought her in for cremation. He says she was bedridden for 2 years and stopped breathing 2 days prior. The 65-year-old woman was taken to the hospital. How mad would you be at your brother?
A lot. That doesn't seem. There's some things there that I'm not sure adding up.
Right.
Okay, switching gears, hard right here. This week, huge football game on Friday night. We're talking about the Aggies and the Longhorns. And that rivalry is now spilled over to, no pun intended, the San Antonio Food Bank.
Right.
I'm sorry, not the food bank, the blood bank.
The blood bank.
Yep.
News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis joins us live now with how people can show their colors while also saving lives. Good morning, Tawny.
Well, good morning. So the Texas showdown between the Texas A&M Aggies and the UT Austin Longhorns is back for its second year after a 13-year hiatus. So the South Texas Blood and Tissue Blood Bank wanted to get in on the rivalry so people can join in on the competition. So the Texas A&M UT Austin rivalry dates all the way back to 1894, one of the oldest matchups in college football history. The matchup was paused in 2011 when A&M moved to the Southeastern Conference. Celebrating the second year of its return, from now until the 26th, people who sign up to donate blood will get an exclusive rival-themed t-shirt leading up to the November 28th game. You will either get a I Bleed Burnt Orange for the Longhorns or I Bleed Maroon for the Aggies when you go to a donor center. Regardless of which color you want to represent, the most important part is that the blood people donate gives hope to patients in need. Whether you say gig 'em or hook 'em, every donation will help save a life. So get your fellow alumni, channel that rival energy, and turn your school spirit into life-saving action. For Friday, for me, it'll definitely be Aggies all day, every day. But if you want to get an appointment, you could call South Texas Blood and Tissue at 210-731-5590, or you can call them, or you could go on their website to make that appointment. Reporting live, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette.
You have a day to put up your tree?
Not a specific day. Typically, traditionally, the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that on my drive to work this morning. I go, I think I'm going to wait a little longer. I don't know why.
I've known some years where it was like the last day or two
as long
before
as it's
Christmas.
up before Christmas.
Yeah.
And it's going to feel more like the holidays because it's going to get chillier.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's a noticeable chill in the air this morning. It is very nice, but just know that it's going to get a little colder. Right now, live look outside. Raul beat Rodriguez weather camera. 51 under a clear sky. Beautiful sunrise here in San Antonio. West-northwest wind at 5 miles an hour. Dew point temperatures are in the 40s, so the air is a lot less humid, a lot drier. There is fog. You still have to watch for this at least for the next hour, especially along I-10 and south along I-37. Temperatures 40s and 50s, 51 in town, 48 though in Hondo, 47 in Uvalde, 43 in Kerrville, 52 from New Braunfels to Seguin. Good morning, Gonzales. You're starting off at 53. This is sweater weather, light jacket weather. You're only going to need it for the morning because it's going to warm up quickly throughout the afternoon. There is a front that came through yesterday. It's continuing to move across the east, moving offshore. Storms in portions of the deep south. Meanwhile, there's rain across Indiana, lower Michigan, Ohio. That's headed towards the northeast. There's another storm system, and that's producing snow across North Dakota, South Dakota, into Minnesota. We're not going to see any of that here, but notice the cold front with it. That gets here late tonight to early tomorrow morning. It's going to come through dry, but it'll bring in some chillier air that's locked to farther north. Temperatures this afternoon. Shorts weather, 70s and 80s, upper 70s to low 80s. I think we'll make it to about 82 in town by about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, similar to this morning, 40s and 50s. It does stay cool all day behind tomorrow's front because afternoon temperatures just in the 60s. Chillier Wednesday night, Thanksgiving morning with lows in the 40s, and then Thanksgiving afternoon highs in the 60s. It's also going to get a little windy late tonight into the day tomorrow, gusts 20 to 25 miles an hour, some spots close to 30, and that's going to make it feel even cooler. So you're going to need that jacket all day tomorrow. And speaking of Wednesday, travel day across the state, looking great because it's going to be dry and sunny across the north, just a few clouds down south. Thanksgiving forecast, we're going to start off in the low to mid 40s, sunny skies all day, 61 at noon, 67 in the afternoon. For Black Friday shoppers, we're going to start to see a change. Yes, it stays cool, but the cloud cover returns, and early in the day, there could be some sprinkles or mist. Ford Holiday River Parade, rain-free, but cool and cloudy temperatures in the 60s. 7-day forecast as we head into the weekend. That's when the rain chances come back. Couple of showers Saturday, maybe a shower or two Sunday. Monday, patchy light rain or drizzle with highs just in the 50s, and we could still see more rain as we head into next Tuesday. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. So dry through Thanksgiving Day and then rain late Friday into the weekend.
All right, back to that VIA bus crash in the downtown area. We now have a live picture from the ground. Look how close that bus came to hitting that building. Destroyed the awning, but mere inches away from the side of that building. So very close there. It was also this SUV that was involved. We've learned that one person was taken to the hospital, the driver of that SUV. There were some people on the bus, but none of them were injured. So those are some of the new details that are coming in. You'll notice here on the ground, we also have some power poles that have come down. We've seen crews with with saws working to clear some of that out. They've been cutting it up. We do have photojournalist David Mendoza live from Sky 4 there. I don't know if we can pull up his shot as well, get another update from him. Hi, David. You've been tracking this all morning. Do you have any other details on this?
Yeah, you know, you said it all. It looks a lot worse than it actually is. So let's take a look from above. Yeah, that Via bus so close to hitting that building. They're getting everything cleaned up. This is about to get wrapped up here shortly within the next hour. I will leave you with this. Drive safe. Have a great Tuesday, and back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We appreciate it. So that's the update on that. We do also still have that big construction closure over on the northeast side of San Antonio, southbound lanes of I-35 as you're approaching Loop 410. Hour delay behind that. That's the latest.
Emma Allen at the live desk. Our eyes are on the White House today. That's where President Trump will carry a decades-long tradition where he pardons 2 turkeys. It's set to happen this afternoon, and the official pardon means the birds named Gobble and Waddle will be spared from a trip to the Thanksgiving table. The tradition has a long history, but Bush started it. After the ceremony, both birds are headed to a university. Well, they'll be looked up by students at the university. That's the latest from the live desk.
Huh. Gobble and waddle.
They're looked after.
Yeah. By students. Hairband lovers, one of the iconic staples of the 80s, is coming to San Antonio next fall. We're talking about G&R. Guns N' Roses will be at the Alamo Dome September 16th. Tickets go on sale next Friday. You can sign up for the pre-sale by visiting the Alamo Dome's website before next Monday.
I've never heard of them as G&R.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Rock on, San Antonio.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.